check, Megan. Sound check. 1, 2. Megan, how we doing? Thank you. Alright guys, it's just me, you, Megan, listening to this. The 2 blue boxes at the back of the cage are the hydrophones, so you'll be able to hear some of this. Remember, you're going to be breathing out compressed air, which is going to go past your ears, so you're going to listen to some of it, not all of it. Don't worry, we'll go over some of these points again. So don't forget, cage divers, hold on with at least one hand. Listen for Megan's directions when we move you through the cage. And your family is now looking at you, so those are in the cage, you need to look to your right and look down, and your family's going to be out there. So squinch together, have your nice photographs taken. Anthony's already got the video camera running, and Megan will be bringing that in shortly. So let's go live. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Point Defiance Zoo and Aquarium's Eye-to-Eye Experience. Currently, for those in the observation lounge of the South Pacific, if you haven't noticed, to the left of your observation area, we have a cage in the water with 4 participants and 1 staff member currently enjoying our cage program. We offer 2 programs. We have the cage dive, as you see now. All you're required to be is 8 years of age, have the medical forms and waiver forms signed, and we will take you in. We will provide you with everything. We provide a dry suit, we provide you shoes, weights, a mask, and you know what? We'll even provide some air for you to breathe as well. If you're a certified scuba diver, 15 years or older with a current certification from one of the affiliated dive programs in the country, we will take you out into the exhibit. You will leave through the cage, we'll provide all the scuba gear, and you will move through the exhibit with the staff. We provide 2 divers, one who's running the commentary and the other is our safety diver. And we do, if for those interested in spending some time in the zoo today, at about 2:30 this afternoon, we will be going into the exhibit with our scuba program and 4 divers. So our program's been running since October last year. We've had over 3,000 people through our doors. We run 4 presentations a day, except on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Booking is currently still done online at pdza.org. And click onto the web links, go down, look at the calendar, and make your choices. So as you can see, you're in this beautiful South Pacific, and I introduce the rest of the staff. My name is Bill. I'm one of the staff divers here today, and I'm located directly above the observation lounge. Anthony is on the far side of the exhibit. You may notice a small red flashing dot on a GoPro. He is operating our video camera for our guest today, which will be on sale afterwards if they so wish. And the 3rd diver, probably the most important one right now, is Megan, our safety diver, and she's in the cage with our guests. So we've just fed the sharks 11 o'clock on Tuesdays and Saturdays, so some of them are laying down digesting their dinner, happily enjoying. They did really well on the feeding today. We were able to watch that. And we'll give you a little bit of history. We opened the aquarium about 29 years ago to represent a South Pacific atoll structure. As you came through the doors today, you had our Stingray Toucher tank to the left side, and on the right side was the lagoon area with the wrasse, the eels and other things in there. That's to represent the inner sanctums of a coral structure, with its away from the wave actions and the large predators. As you proceeded down to the South Pacific, you past our blue hole. That's to represent lava tubes. Molten lava comes through the earth mantle, cools down, solidifies, and the next hot lava climbs up it and then solidifies, and this continual chains on until it gets to about 12 or 15 feet in height. A little oddity about that presentation area there on the blue hole, if you notice the plexiglass, which is 8 inches thick. For the mid-sized female, we have 2 females and 1 male. Our largest exhibit has just come through the main window from the left and right, is our lemon shark. She's actually been here since the exhibit opened. She was caught as a small young pup and has slowly grown to about 9 feet and 400 pounds currently. Coming past the windows now is black tip. Nope, that's our sandbar, the male. He's number 2, the male sandbar going through there. And he's smaller than the other 2 sandbars. He's within the right range, but sandbars range anywhere from 5 to 7 feet in length, so that's our male going by. Just getting close to the lemon shark. Black tip's just coming through again. So we have 2 other sharks that I've not seen yet that I would like to identify to you. One is our Japanese woebegone, and I believe he's hiding under the cage, was my last information. I'm not sure if Megan can look down and see the woebegone. If he's there, she may give me a hand signal to say he's there or not. We do have some sharks on a puffy pile in the back corner there in the deeper section. fluid into his stomach and make an air ball. So he generates his own swim bladder. So that way it just makes him able to be more buoyant in the water, near enough a neutral buoyancy where he then just glides along, saves him energy to do that. So the other questions we've been asked are and they all produce between 1 and 5 pups in that period. They've been taken out of our ocean at 100 million a year. 70 plus million are taken for shark fins and fins alone for that Far Eastern delicacy, shark fin soup. The sharks are caught on polymer long lines. They're brought onto the deck of the boat, still often alive because they've been in the tidal streams of the ocean, so they've been able to oxygenate themselves. They're brought onto the deck, and then a fisherman with an extremely sharp knife will take off the dorsal, the pectoral fins, and then roll the still living shark back into the water to drown. 98% of that shark is wasted for fins. Fins go for shark fin soup. It's a delicacy, as I said. There's a little downside to this, ladies and gentlemen. Shark fins have no nutritional value. They contain high levels of mercury. They're odorless and tasteless. They supplement the soup with beef or chicken stock. And you can afford $100 a bowl. That means you're rich, and that's all it's for, ladies and gentlemen. It's a status symbol. I can afford it, there you go. There's no concern about the shark that manages our oceans extremely well and has done since the time of dinosaurs. They do that by monitoring the food stocks, taking out only the food stocks that they need, and it stops food stocks overpopulating and pressurizing the food chain to an imbalance. They've done it for millennia, and we need them there to do it now. Fortunately, in the state of Washington, we're one of 9 states that has legislation on the books to protect sharks from shark finning or any byproduct of shark finning. Far Eastern airlines such as Qantas, Australian Airways, I believe Cathay Pacific, I'm not sure, have outlawed the transportation of any shark product in a drive to try and